Alright, welcome to my 20-week pregnancy update. So I'm due January 18th, 2019, which is in about 5 months, which is crazy. I'm like 20 weeks and I think 5 days right now. Halfway, I made it. Woo woo. Before I was pregnant, I was like, I'm like 5'5" and a half. I was weighing about 148 most of the time. And I was working out at this time. And then when the first trimester hit, I lost a couple pounds because I was really sick a lot, and I think I just stopped working out altogether because I was so sick. And I think I lost a lot of my muscle mass, which muscles are like heavier than fat, you know? So that I think made me lose weight even if I didn't look like I did. Yeah, so I was 143 during most of the first trimester. I think I could barely keep food down. I was really sick, throwing up at least a couple times a week, not eating big meals at all. Nothing sounded good, and it was miserable. It was hard to work, it was hard to do anything but just lay on the couch and die. Anyways, so happy that that's over. I do get sick sometimes still, but it's nothing like that. I do get car sick still, which I didn't ever get car sick before I was pregnant, so that's super annoying. That being said, I didn't find out I was pregnant till I was 6 weeks along. I had a few different symptoms, but I was kind of in denial about it. Pregnancy symptoms are the same as like period symptoms, so it's really weird. Anyways, and I was 5 weeks, and every day I was so nauseous. Like, I felt like I was gonna puke. I could barely eat. Like, I could not eat breakfast. Like I cannot do this. Like, eggs were like my thing I could not do for the first trimester, which I usually could. So I was like, what the freak is this? So then my husband, Ben, and we went to Knott's Berry Farm in California, and on like Saturday night we're like, okay, let's get a pregnancy test. So we did, and I took it in the morning, and it was like, you're pregnant, and I was like, I had to take like 4 more tests because I was like in shock. I was like, is this real life? And then we had our first ultrasound, I want to say at like 8 weeks. And then I had one at 12, and then 16, and now 20. So every month, every 4 weeks. We do know what we're having. We're having a baby girl. We found out at 16 weeks. I've been feeling the baby kick lately. Can't feel it from the outside yet though, just the inside. At first I remember it was around 16 weeks, I felt like what they call a flutter, because it really just feels like little butterfly wings like in your tummy. It's really weird, but it like half a second, and then I was like driving and I was like, is that real? And then I didn't feel anything for a couple more weeks. And then I think at 19 weeks I started feeling her like every day, mostly. I did find out at my appointment yesterday though, I had my 20-week appointment yesterday, that my placenta is in the front. It's like anterior placenta. So that I guess makes it a little harder for me to feel it at first, like in the beginning, but I've still felt her, so. But yeah, it's fun. I can't wait till I can feel her on the outside, and so Ben can feel her. Yeah, the baby's heart rate was like, I think it started off at like 175 when at my first appointment at like 8 weeks, but then the last 2 appointments it's been like 151. We had our anatomy scan yesterday, which is like the big ultrasound to tell you if everything's developing correctly, if they have all the parts they need basically. And it was like the best news, best relief ever to hear that everything's perfect. Made me so happy. I was like, well, I was like a little worried about it, not like super, but definitely like, you know, in the back of your head kind of like, oh my gosh, like something could be wrong, like I don't mean, you never know. So that was really nice to get over with. Really quick, I want to show you our ultrasound pictures. We got like quite a few this time. This is really cute. The like 4D scan. She would not put her arms down. She kept covering her face, but she's freaking cute. Her little leg and her body. It's so cute. This is like so random and weird. I've noticed I've gotten 2 tiny skin tags on my neck. Like, they're barely even noticeable. I'm like, what the? I definitely didn't have these before. And I've heard that when you're pregnant you can get skin tags, so I was like, I already am like a super hairy person, okay? Like Like my mom said I was born with eyebrows, which just tells you that I was doomed, basically. That's just how it's gonna be. I have to suffer the consequences, you know? Gotta wax my mustache sometimes, it's fine. So I've always had like downy hair, which it's like the peach fuzz that you have like everywhere. I've always had that on my stomach, but now it's like it's not falling out anymore, it's like staying. So I have a lot happening and I almost have like a happy trail. It's not really thick, it's really not gross. I'm making it sound worse than it is, but it's kind of funny. I'm like Chewbacca over here. I got a lot of acne, not like a ton, but like more than I was used to during the first trimester, but that mostly has like cleared up. I get a few here and there, but they're really not bad. It's not like a big deal. I can't complain, honestly, but emotionally, it's been great. Like I don't feel like I'm like feisty pregnant lady. I just feel like I definitely am like more tender. Like we were watching Hercules the other day, like the Disney cartoon one, and I cried like twice. It was so dumb. Like Ben's laughing at me. I don't even know why. I don't know. I just have a lot of hormones. Sometimes it's a sad cry, but it's usually like a happy cry. Like, oh, like it's so beautiful. Like it's so dumb. Or if I'm hungry, it like, I've never really been one to get hangry. I mean, sometimes, but not always. It was usually like, it had to be pretty extreme if I was gonna get hangry, but now it's not like that. It's like, it like affects my mood if I'm too hungry and I get like irrationally mad or just upset. So I'm going to Disneyland later this week. Like we're leaving tomorrow and I'm super excited. And I hope that I could still, well, my doctor said I could probably ride Splash Mountain, which is like the biggest ride he said he wants me to go on, but I mean, I'll go if they let me go. Maybe they'll stop me if they notice my stomach, but I mean, well, I don't know. Disneyland is about the experience and the treats, and it makes you happy. So I'm like not mad at all. I'm just happy to go. So today was like, it was a 20-week video, but I kind of wanted to do like a recap of like my first trimester as well, so you kind of got all of that in there. I guess I'll do a belly shot now, which I think is going to be kind of weird. I'll get used to it, I think. So here's my little bump shot here. Other side. And this is kind of what it looks like from the front, no shirt. I feel like, see, my waist is totally gone and I got like love handles. She like widened me out first. So here's my stomach at 20 weeks. It's getting bigger. It's getting a lot bigger. Like, it's weird. I wish I would have started documenting the size of my stomach when I like was first pregnant and I didn't look different, so then you can see how much bigger, because now I just feel like I've always been chubby or big. But I'm not. I haven't been. I was little. I was cute and normal sized once. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to follow more along my journey. I'm thinking about maybe filming some vlogs or whatever, but definitely want to keep up with these pregnancy updates. Let me know if you think I should do every week or every other week. Just let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.